because our parents' marriage is the first marriage that the children see.
If you can highlight as to what parents can do to give a right understanding of marriage to their children so that they don't rebel against this whole concept of marriage. So what are your thoughts on that?
The times have changed, and many young people don't want to get married at all. They are well educated, have a job, and very independent, and they live in a city all by themselves, away from their homes. And so this culture of extreme sense of freedom without any obligation and in a need for commitment and living independently, and then other reason is professional aspirations. They want to climb the corporate ladder. They don't want to invest and waste their time in a relationship and home building and all of those kind of activities. And so they put all their eggs, all their energy and time into building their careers. But it's also parents also have certain cultural expectation. They come of age, I need to feel I'm responsible to get them married. This is Indian cultural parental sense of duty to get their children rightly settled. But it's important for parents to realize that today young people wants to have a say in the matter of who they get married and where they live, what career they do. And so the age-old ways of arranged marriage or a marriage broker may not work for today's days. So the marriage mate selection process, as psychologists call, has fundamentally shifted, and the younger people have a lot more say in the matters of who they want to live their life with. Marriage is not about finding the right person, being the right person. And what does it mean God wants you to be? Marriage is God's idea. It is not a man-made idea of coming of age or some kind of that license that you get from the local society or the government. So there's a grander picture about marriage and family, and that's important to understand right from the beginning. It is not just falling in love or being attractive and having a larger household income and creating family security for the future life. But the idea that both parents and children need to understand a differing expectation. How you got married will not be the way your children will get married. And how they pursue their understanding, all of that is very, very important. And as parents, we need to take that seriously. Because our parents' marriage is the first marriage that the children see. And so, of course, we are not perfect parents. We have issues, our own relationship with our spouse. And it's important for us to recognize that our children are watching us, watching our marriage, and how we relate to each other. What is the marriage that they see from from the infancy? Our children are watching us and forming an idea about a marriage and about their future mate and what they want their future life to be as a family. And so all of that is important. As we realize that we are not a perfect parent or a perfect couple, we need to be mindful how I relate to my wife and what our children are seeing in us, and also creating healthy, honest, transparent conversation and being loving and respectful and God-honoring in every dealing at home. It's an important first step that will shape the expectation of our children.